ũrĩa gwatinda. TV News ũrĩa gwatinda.
Ndakugeithia mwiroreri wa Courts TV ni hwaini ungi mwega ndoka kumuthomera maria tumuharireirie ngwihoka ni watindio wega. Maritwa makwa ni Leah Mwaniki. My MCAs thutha wa kwenda kuhagura Beatrice Elachi leo ni kuri na mwaho ungi urenda kuhagura governor wa Nairobi Mike Sonko. No governor augite ndaretigira ni gukorwo aria marenda kumuhagura me mwena wa Elachi. Matongoretio ni MCA wa Makongeni Peter Imwatok maugite governor no muhaka ainuke.
Members of the Fourth Estate, I'm Ogado Kumu. I represent Embakasi Ward. One thing we wish to remind Governor Sonko is a failure from the onset, and he should be aware that is a failure. NMS would have not come if he was performing. Sonko has all along been pretending to be launching even projects and programs, of which none of them he has done. He has been launching things which are being done by Kura or Kera. Ask him anything he has done from the county government. The guy has done nothing. But with the coming of the Nairobi Metropolitan, we can assure you, particularly my ward, Embakasi, I have been chasing for a borehole, one borehole for the last 4 years, and I was not able. With the coming of the general, already within 1 week, I have 5 of them. So that can clearly tells you that that is a replica in each and every ward. Governor Sonko keeps on pretending to be a very rich man. I've always raised this issue. This man is not rich. The man is a big pretender. Try to tell him not to pay pending bills. He will have nothing. The man literally takes 40% from every contractor. 40%. Which means even the contractor themselves, the work they are doing, those are shoddy jobs. How do you part with 40% of the work money you have worked for? That definitely clearly tells us that even the work you did may be nihewa. So we want to warn Governor Sonko to stop using money meant for emergency.
Courts TV News ũrĩa gwatinda.
Andũ magana matandatu metandatu nĩo monekete na mũrimũ wa COVID na angĩ 14 nĩo makuĩte. Rĩu andũ arĩa marwarĩte mũrimũ wa COVID ni andũ 18,581. CS Mutahikagwe oho nĩaugĩte atĩ aya nĩo andũ arĩa aingĩ mũno makuĩte kuma rĩrĩa mũrimũ wa COVID waingĩrire bũrũri-inĩ.
Restaurants and eateries and so on does not mean that people can now take their alcohol to those places. The spirit and meaning of it is to stop socializing. That's the idea. The idea is to stop socializing and therefore preserving physical distancing. So it will defeat the purpose if we said that you are not allowed to do that, and then you go to the same place carrying your shupambili. No. Going forward, sausage bili, soda moja. It's a new norm. Sausage bili, soda moja. And if you go to another place, you do exactly the same thing. So I think that clarifies that particular aspect, because people have been telling me this morning that if we go to a restaurant with my own wine, am I okay? And I've said, no, you are not okay. The idea is for no alcohol to be seen in any of those premises. And if you buy, and you take home with a whole bunch of people, effectively transforming your home into a shabin or a karumaindo, you will still be contravening the regulations and therefore liable to punishment. Essentially because once you pass a certain number, as you know, the 15 number, then you are assuming to be a gathering with the consequent results. But I'm not saying that we are prohibiting you from walking into a supermarket and enjoying your kanywaji and at home. Subsequently, those supermarkets and those outlets such as big wines and spirit areas, which we have not closed, must not be converted into parking lot drinking sprees, where people go and park cars outside and start drinking. So we are hoping that Kenyans, and I pray that Kenyans will take this thing with the spirit that it is meant to be, that we are getting a lot of our young people turning positive as a result of the socializing that we have experienced and we have seen over the past 21 days.
Court TV News, uria gwatira.
OCPD wa Bondo Police Station ni akuite thutha wake kugia na thina wa kuhuhia na kugia na ruo githuri. Anthony Wafula ni akoretwo agiturwo ni githuri thutha wake kugia na icera guku Nairobi thutha wa gucoka kuma Nairobi na gukoma thibitari ya Bondo sub-county.
The Bondo officer commanding the police division, OCPD, Mr. Anthony Wafula, is dead. He is said to have developed breathing difficulties a week after visiting Nairobi. He died at Bondo Sub-County Referral Hospital at 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Siaya County Police Commander Mr. Francis Kooli confirmed the incident. He told news reporters that the OCPD was rushed to hospital at 10 p.m. on Monday after developing breathing difficulties. He had also complained of chest pains and had a fever. The county police boss says the body was taken to Bondo Sub-County Hospital mortuary and samples have been taken to Kemri Labs in Kisumu for COVID-19 tests. We are doing this to establish if he had COVID-19, given the symptoms and going by the fact that he had recently traveled to Nairobi, he said. According to his friends, the late OCPD visited Nairobi last week, and it was after he returned to his duty station that he began complaining about chest pains and fever. I'm going to Bondo to speak to colleagues he may have interacted with to advise them not to panic. We will follow Ministry of Health guidelines once the results are out, said Mr. Kooli. The county police boss described the late OCPD as dedicated and hard-working officer who always delivered every task assigned to him. We have lost a dependable and reliable officer who was known to work without being supervised, he said.
Deputy President Ruto kuria abunge na maseneta mahitukie ugai wa kigina uria utangihinyiriria Wanjiku. Niaugite ati hatire bata wa ngucanio ya abunge. Oho seneta wa Murang'a Irungu Kang'ata niaugite ati ugai wa kigina waga kuhitukio uria marenda onao no mekuhagura BBI.
Court TV News, uria gwatira.
Gavana wa Machakos Alfred Mutua niamukirite dawa kuma bururi turigaine wa Tanzania ira iratwikanira honia murimu wa corona ona gutwika dawa iyo ni heanitwo ruhonge-ini ruria rwikaga uthuthuria wa dawa niguo gwikwo uthuthuria makiria. Hau niho tugwikirira gaturumo mohoro maitu mahwa-ini wa muthi gia ino tuko mwega maritwa makwa ni Leah Mwaniki.
Court TV News, uria gwatira. 0726990749 nĩyo kĩbũgũ mũgwanja igĩrĩ ithathatũ kenda kenda kĩbũgũ mũgwanja inya kenda.